basics to learn technical analysis. Yes, as a beginner or as someone who's just coming up with that idea of learning technical analysis, these are the things that you should do when you go to your charts. You need to do these things to master that art of technical analysis, and you be at that point where you can get your trade and enter and trade. One, what you need to do is you should start your technical analysis with higher time frame. Higher time frame means what? Means as you can see here, we have starting from 1 minute going upwards up to a year. You get? So let's say if you're a swing trader, you need to start with, if you're a swing trader, you need to start with 4 hour. Then if you're a day trader, you need to start with 1 day. Majorly for mom is a day trader, so I like starting with 1 day, then going downwards. Why do we need to start with higher time frame? Higher time frame just summarizes the general direction of the market. You understand? If you're in a higher time frame, you can clearly see what the market is doing. Of course, if you're a single trader, you'll get an entry in 4 hour. But when you go to 1 day, it will give you what exactly is the market doing per day. You understand? Per day, what does the market does? Then for over a long period of days, how is the market moving? You get? Then after analyzing that higher time frame, you go to the trend. You look at which trend. Yes, I've gone to 1 hour. Which trend are we in? Of course, we have uptrend, downtrend, and the consolidation trend or ranging market. You understand? So after getting that clear picture of the trend gives you the market movement, how the market is moving. Then that will also give you the approach that you're going to use for trading. Remember, someone trading in a downtrend doesn't use the same approach as someone trading in an uptrend. You get? Then after getting the trend, now you draw your what? You identify your key levels, that is support and resistances. Yes, you have to get that support and resistance, because those zones, those are the levels that the market respects. When you're trading, you need to put much emphasis on what? Support and resistances. Of course, when the market reaches at the resistance and it is respected, you place your buy orders. When the market is at resistance, you place your what? You sell orders. When the market is at support, you sell it, and it is respected, you sell your what? You place your what? You buy orders. So key levels are very important. Then another one is scale down to lower time frame. After drawing those supports and resistances in higher time frame, that is, remember we are still in 1 day, you go down to 4-hour time frame, or you go down to those lower time frames. Why do we need to go to those lower time frame? It helps us to get the clear picture of the market now at that very moment. Of course, now we want to trade in 4 hour. Exactly what is the market doing at that very moment? You understand? So there it gives you a clear picture, and it explains for you what is happening in the market. There you clearly get where to enter from. But before you get where to enter, now we go to price stroke chart patterns. I've been teaching this in my previous videos. Go back and watch those videos. Double bottoms, double tops, inverse head and shoulders. We have triple bottoms and triple tops. All those price patterns is the next step that you should follow before we come to now getting what? Confirmed entry. Why do we need those patterns? You understand? Those patterns help us to get a clear entry. That is one. Of course, now when we in a downtrend and we experience a double bottom, what do? It means now there we are now ready for entering into the market. Or it clears your strategy. You understand? Like it helps to form a strategy. Of course, if you can find your strategy is trading double tops and inverse head and shoulders. You understand? Something like that. You find, okay, price charts and patterns, they give you they define what we call your strategy, your trading strategy. You get it defines now your trading strategy. Then we go to the last part, which is confirm your entry. Confirm your entry means here, it means now you have the what? You have you have your own way of confirming what? A trade. Some people can use candlestick what? Candlestick patterns. Or yes, some people can use breakouts. Some people can use any other thing that you use to confirm and enter. Confirm your entry means now you're placing that order exactly at that very moment. Let's now dive into the chart and see what we have been talking about. Now, for one, we need to go to higher time frame. We are doing analysis on BTC. You can see, yes, as we go to higher time frame, now we bring our chart here very well. Now we look at our chart. I can first delete this. Now, yes, then as we can see, this is now BTC. Now, here you can easily see, if we are on a higher time frame, we can see that now we are in a downtrend. That's what I was telling you. It summarizes the direction of the what? Of the market. A clear downtrend. Look at this. Forming our lower lows and lower high. A clear picture of what? Of the trend or the direction. You can see here. Then after we clear, we look at what is the trend of the market. Of course, the trend of the market now, you can draw a trend line. You can draw a trend line. I will need to get time and teach about how we draw trend lines. Yes, let me draw my trend line here. This is my what? I will come and give principles on how to draw trend lines. Yes, that is my clear trend line. As we can see now, the trend line is showing us that the direction is what? Is a downtrend or is a down direction, meaning the market is going down. Why? We are forming higher, we are forming lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high. This candle has not yet closed, so we are not sure if we are breaking this level. Now this one takes us back to understanding of break of structures, change of characters, and other related things now to get a more confirmation. Yes, then after now looking at this, now we scale down, we draw our key supports in higher time frames. As you can see, this key level, it is drawn here because why do I draw a key level? I should draw a key level at point where the market was highly respected. If you can see this level or this zone, it was highly respected by the market coming, forming this higher low, higher high, then coming again respected here, forming this low, higher low. Then we see the market pushing up again, being a very strong support. It's very strong. Yes, at the moment it was support. But when it was broken, now it is acting as our what? Our resistance. So we are seeing another key level here. You need to draw it. Why? We saw this level. There is a very big rejection at this level. And again, the level respected this level up to the market respected this level, forming a lower high. Hope you understand that. Then after, we are seeing ourselves having this level where the market was respected at this and was respected here. And we are seeing even before the market break this level, it was kinda respected. Then also, we can also confirm this one as a level. This one is just a level from behind. Yes, then after looking at that, drawing your key levels, then you scale down to lower time frame 4 hour now to see exactly what is now the market making, what is happening in the market, what is happening in the market. Yes, what is happening in the market? What is happening in the market? This is 4 hour now, giving us a clear picture. As you can see, of course, you see when you're in 4 hour, you can't easily see the direction or the trend. That's why we advise you to be in a higher time frame so that you can easily see the trend of the market. Yes, faster. This is the previous now, lower low for this downtrend. As you can see, our chart pattern is here. See it clearly. This was a clear double what? A clear double bottom. a clear double bottom. And when it was formed, we are seeing this was now our what? Our neckline here. And when it was formed, we see this market moving up, and it is still going up. You understand? So here it was going to confirm you an entry. I told you some people can trade a breakout, other people can trade a retest. Like someone who waited for this market up to here, you could enter at this point. Of course, the market was retesting here. You could enter this point and move out from here. Then you wait for this market to close above this what? This resistance. When it closes above this, means this one now becomes a support. Here you can trade. Now we are seeing this market. When we go back to 1 day, are you seeing this trend line of ours? Look at the trend line. Look at the trend line. Look at the trend, a very clear trend line. And we are seeing the market closing above our trend line. A clear indication that the market is going where? Is going up. And we are still seeing the market pushing higher. We are still seeing the market pushing higher. So those are the things you need to follow so that you can get a clear entry of the trade. That was one entry here. Let me go back to 4-hour time frame. There are some people who like going to lower time frame. It's okay, continue to 1 hour, but for me, 4-hour is the best for me. Yes. Then another thing was here. Someone who saw this market at this point, you can see the market has been struggling to break this level going down, and it failed. It was a clear entry for us to enter into the market. How could you enter? Candlestick pattern now comes here. Look at these three. Look at these three here. These 3 candlesticks. 3 consecutive candlesticks. When you go to candlesticks, they also have their name. That one will not tell you, go and do research about it. But after that, we are seeing the market pushing higher. So that's what I had for you guys. Go to my YouTube channel, follow, subscribe for more information. Go to my TikTok account, watch all those videos, follow, and let's keep updated. Let's keep learning. For more information, if you want to contact me personal, my number is on the WhatsApp. Inbox me and we talk business. We talk technical analysis. See you.